The starter this time is from Jean-Louis Palladin in Las Vegas. It's a simple shrimp tempura with tartar sauce and fried parsley. Note his use of cake flour in the batter. The main course is done by Pascal Oudin in Miami, Florida. He borrows from both Oriental and Caribbean cuisines with bean-crusted yellowfin tuna. Franck Guyot does dessert in Scottsdale, Arizona, a coconut-covered round of hominy set atop white cake coated with strawberry puree and presented with fruit salsa. Jean-Louis Palladin's Napa restaurant in the Rio Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas is just one of the star chef operations in that oddest of dining destinations. He's become a titan on the American food scene, although he's about as French as you can be. His appetizer is shrimp tempura.
Okay, here we have the young shrimp, very small, tiny, very fresh. We have some ice. We have some all-purpose flour. We have some cake flour. We have some baking soda, baking powder. We have the parsley. And here you have grapeseed oil. Grapeseed oil is very important because it's oil which doesn't burn, only burn around 600 degrees. That means your shrimp are going to be beautiful, very beautiful color. Now we can start. What I'm going to do, I'm going to just take the all-purpose flour, about 3 soup spoons, 3 soup spoons of cake flour, I'm going to take some ice water, very important, because the contrast between the oil with hot and the ice water gonna make a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful dough, tempura dough. You just want to be not too liquid, and we're going to strain it to have no lump appearing inside. I'm taking a pinch of baking soda, baking powder, and it's very easy dough. It's Japanese dough, which is very easy to make. Now I'm just straining it. Okay, I'm looking. What I need to salt and pepper the shrimp. It's a fine sea salt. I got a black pepper from Indonesia. Put the shrimp inside tempura batter. In the meantime, I made tartar sauce, onion, parsley, caper, gherkins, all chopped together. I'm taking the oil out of the fire. Now be careful not to burn yourself.
This grapeseed oil is so hot that all of the shrimp plus fried parsley garnish are cooked entirely off the heat.
See the color you get? You need to have the oil very, very, very hot. I got a towel ready just to take all the oil from the shrimp. Beautiful. I arrange my shrimp in the middle of the plate. Just going to fry the parsley. What I want to do, I take the sauce. Put the sauce all around the plate. Put the fried parsley, and here we have the dish.
The executive chef at the Grand Bay Hotel's high-end restaurant in the Miami suburb of Coconut Grove is Frenchman Pascal Oudin. He was born in Mougins and quite sensibly began his career at Roger Verger's great restaurant there. He came to Miami in 1984. His main course is black bean-crusted tuna. A coating used for the black bean crust begins with honey.
Dijon mustard. Put those ingredients together in a glass bowl.
The fiery Japanese condiment wasabi is added.
Then you will add this to your coating. This mixture will be what you will use to against your tuna to make sure the beans got to stick to the tuna. That's your coating mixtures.
The cooked black beans are deep fried.
Just here behind me we have the deep fried. We're using, very important for that dish in particular, to use grapeseed oil. You really want the oil which is very natural, very bland, with no flavor at all. And it's been proved through the year that it's a very great oil to use. Then the oil is about 300, 350, and we're going to fry those beans to make them come out like popcorn. You want them to pop.
The tuna block is seared in olive oil over high heat.
Very quick on each side. You don't want to cook it, you just want to sear it very quick because the dish will be so rare.
The ends are seared as well. The black beans have cooled and are roughly chopped.
We want to make sure you have a nice and crisp beans. You can see is separate. We're going to take the tuna and coat it so it choose heavy coating. You don't want to be shy with it. And here, right on the cutting board, we're going to coat it.
The tuna will be finished in a 350-degree oven for about 5 minutes. It should still be rare.
Nice evenly.
The tuna is served with the Chinese cabbage bok choy. It will be blanched in boiling water, then shocked in ice water to retain color. Also shiitake mushrooms, seasoned and coated with oil, then put briefly in the broiler. Just before presentation, both are tossed in a little oil to warm through.
And we're going to add a couple spoon of chicken stock to get a nice glaze to it. And we're going to set this in aside.
Deep-fried strips of plantain garnish.
See, you want to keep the color. Very important to don't deep fry them too much. And you have some nice plantain chips. Okay, we're going to put a tuna in the oven at 350 for about 3 to 5 minutes. You want to keep it rare.
The sauce is too complex to go into with this demonstration. Suffice it to say its color came from crushed annatto seed.
We're going to place a bok choy very naturally in the center of the plate. Following with shiitake mushrooms. And we're going to place some of those crisp plantain. Set up as a bed there. And right in the center, follow up with the lemongrass sauce around the plate. Et voilà.
Franck Guyot was born in Paris and began his training there at l'École de Paris. From there, he moved to the Czech Republic, of all places, then came to New York to work at Windows on the World. Now at Bob McGrath's Roaring Fork in Scottsdale, he prepares cracked corn custard with fruit salsa.
So today we're going to do a cracked corn custard with a white cake and strawberry jelly. We're going to start with 1 tablespoon of butter, like half a cup of hominy, 1 can of coconut milk, which is about 12 ounces, half a cup of milk, half a cup of sugar with vanilla beans, 3 egg yolks, and for the end 2 tablespoons of butter. What we want to do is coat all the hominy with the butter. So we're going to see the wetness of the butter coating the hominy. We're gonna add the coconut milk. And the milk. I'm just gonna stir. Okay, we're gonna add the sugar. And we're gonna let it boil for a little bit. With the vanilla beans, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the vanilla beans and scrape it to make it flatter. Then we're gonna open it in the middle. And that's what you wanna get in the custard. It's like those little black dots of beans. And we put that directly in the custard, and we're gonna mix. So this is gonna start to boil. Okay, then we're gonna reduce the heat. So while the custard is cooking, we're gonna do the fruit salsa. We're gonna use 2 fresh peaches, a pint of strawberry, 2 tablespoons of sweet candied jalapenos, 2 tablespoons of sugar, 2 tablespoons of raspberry liquor, and a little bit of a fresh mint. We're just gonna slice the peaches in little dice. Just like this. The strawberry, I'm going to do the same thing. I want to keep an eye on the custard, not to let it burn. Don't forget to stir it once in a while. See the consistency? It's going to get thicker. Actually, the cracked corn is starting to open up, and we're going to start to get a custard-like looking cream. Still on medium heat. Then we take the jalapenos. Same thing, we're going to cut them small. Now you can put as much as you want, just depending on your taste of
Apparently, using peppers in desserts is fashionable in the Southwest.
Just like this. Then what you want to do, add the sugar. Gonna add the mint. And add the liquor.
This is framboise.
And then you just toast it like this. This is better to do it like a few hours before, just to let it marinate. With the sugar, it's gonna get, the peach gonna get soft. It's gonna get a little bit more juice in it. We're gonna take those egg yolks, put them in. So now you don't want to cook it too much. If not, the egg yolk is gonna actually cook, and you're gonna have hard-boiled eggs in the cream. It's not very tasty. So you're just gonna stir it all the time for about 2 minutes. The cream is gonna get thicker, as you can see. Okay, and at the end, we're gonna add the butter. And okay. Then you take some plastic film that you want to cover the top like this. It will avoid to form a crust on the top of the cream. And you're going to let it rest for about 2 hours.
In the refrigerator. Presentation starts with a round of white cake.
So you put the cake on the plate. Then you're going to take the syrup and you're going to lightly brush the cake to make it a bit moist. Same thing if you want to add some liquor to the syrup, you can do that. A little jelly. Put it on the cake. Is we have toasted coconuts. We're going to take an ice cream scoop. Just dump the scoop on the coconut. Then you're going to coat with it. And at this point you can use your hand to press it down a little bit. This is done, just take off the excess of it. I'm gonna set that right on top of it, just like this. Then we're gonna take the fruit salsa. And we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit around. Your strawberries on the top, and we do have our dessert.